If Earth had two suns, life would be very different. Here are a few things that might happen. Depending on how the suns orbit each other, Earth might have very little nighttime. If both suns were always in the sky, there would be no true darkness, just varying levels of daylight. More sunlight means higher temperatures. This could make some regions of the planet uninhabitable, with extreme deserts replacing forests and oceans evaporating more quickly. Earth's orbit could become unstable, especially if the suns were close together. Seasons might be unpredictable, and the length of a year could vary dramatically. Objects would cast two shadows, depending on the position of the suns in the sky. Imagine walking outside and seeing crisscrossing shadows everywhere. If the two suns were too close, their gravity might have prevented planets from forming in stable orbits. Instead, Earth could have been flung out into space or crashed into one of the suns. If our solar system had two suns, the survival of the planets would depend on several factors, including the distance, mass, and type of the second sun, as well as its orbit around the primary sun. If the two suns were in a tight binary orbit, the planets could orbit both stars as a single unit. However, gravitational disturbances from the second sun could make planetary orbits unstable or highly elliptical, potentially leading to extreme climate variations. Some planets, especially those in the habitable zone, could still survive, but their conditions might be harsher. If the second sun were far away, each star could have its own planetary system. Some planets might orbit just one of the stars, while others could orbit both. If the second sun had a highly elliptical orbit, it could occasionally pass close to the main sun, disrupting planetary orbits and even ejecting some planets from the system. Two suns could mean higher temperatures and a wider habitable zone, possibly making some planets too hot. The gravitational pull of a second sun could disrupt Earth's orbit, leading to extreme climate changes, or even pushing Earth out of the habitable zone. Jupiter and Saturn play a crucial role in stabilizing planetary orbits. A second sun could disturb their orbits, causing cascading gravitational effects. If planetary orbits remain stable, life could adapt, and some planets might even benefit from a second sun. However, if orbits were disturbed too much, planets could become uninhabitable due to extreme climate changes. While a second sun wouldn't automatically destroy the solar system, it would drastically change planetary orbits and climate conditions. Some planets might survive, but life as we know it could be at serious risk. If the second sun were like our current sun, a G-type star, and close to Earth, the increased radiation and heat would likely make Earth uninhabitable. Water would evaporate, and the surface could become too hot for life as we know it. Gravitational interactions could destabilize Earth's orbit, making seasons unpredictable or even ejecting Earth from the solar system. If the second sun were a smaller or dimmer star, like a red dwarf, depending on its distance, it might provide extra warmth but not necessarily destroy Earth's habitability. The added gravity could still disrupt planetary orbits over time. If Earth orbited both suns in a stable orbit, a binary system, some planets in other star systems have been found orbiting two suns, circumbinary planets.